Good afternoon, everyone. This is Grace Aguilar reporting from Manila International Magazine. It is such an honor to have here Tito Boy Abunda, our famous talk show host from the Philippines. Good afternoon, Juan.
Good afternoon. Hi, everyone.
And thank you for having us here. And
Thank you for having me here.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's such a pleasure to have you. And we had actually a very successful book signing here, of course, with a gracious host, Miss O of O Skin Care and Spa here in the Cerritos Mall. And thank you so much also for having us your story in Manila International Magazine and also in our book cover.
Thank you.
Back cover. And this is Boy Abunda's second book, I believe.
Now, there's a first book.
First
there's a
one?
first book in a trilogy of books. The second one actually is done. We're just waiting for printing. The third one is, the second one is a compendium of speeches that I delivered, and the third one is a book on managing public figures in the Philippines.
So how did you come about thinking of this title, It's Like This?
Given to me by one of ABS-CBN's creative directors, Ian Reyno, who's worked with me for a long time and a lot of shows that I do for ABS-CBN. So the title was given to me by Ian. And if you're watching, Ian, thank you.
And what I love about this book is that it's pretty easy, simple, and I love the colors.
No frills.
And there's
Thank you.
just skimming through it, and it brings back a lot of things that could relate to a lot of people, especially with regards to bullying, being happy, and especially this line, this quote that I love so much is "All is fair in love and war." No, it isn't, which is quote number 98, and it's very funny. You have really such a lovely sense of humor, and also this
Because
line.
it is not. Don't you think so? I mean, not everything is fair in love and war.
I know. It's pretty unfair world.
No, but sometimes we love poetry, we love literature, and there are moments in our lives when we try to apply, lines into our lives. But when life is so nuanced,
Yes, it is.
it's not black or white. It's not yes or no. There's so many nuances about life, and in love, not everything is fair.
And I have the second one that I really love too.
Which is?
Quote 101. When you're 33,000 feet above the earth, look out the window and you will see God. If you don't see God, go see a heart doctor.
That's true.
How did you come about thinking?
I was in the plane. I was flying from LA back to Manila, and I was just looking out the window, and I figured, oh God! I mean, if you don't believe in God, and I'm up here, 37,000 feet, what is not to believe?
Which is true, definitely
I mean,
true.
really, and these are very simple things. These are very simple experiences that when you go into them, you realize that we don't have to complicate life to believe certain things.
Do you still believe that you're still dreaming and you don't want to wake up from this dream, and you're here right now living your dream?
I'm work in progress. I'm living the dream, but I'm more realistic now. I'm counting my blessings. I continue to count my blessings. I'm content. There are a lot of things that I still have in my bucket. I've woken up. I've waken up to this beautiful life. I've passed that stage when I just wanted to get a lot of things, awards, clothes, houses, whatever. I'm now at a certain point in my life when I wake up and I move with the movement of the wind, and I'd like to share. I'd like to be able to teach. I'd like to be able to teach at the university. I'd like to be able to write more books. I'd like to be able to do more shows. So this is a time for sharing. This is a time for sharing. Not that I have stopped to dream, because for as long as we live, we continue to dream and we continue to aspire. But I think there's more consciousness now about these dreams, about these aspirations, that they don't just belong to me anymore, but they belong to me and the others, or the others and me. There's more consciousness about it. That fulfillment is realizing that you deserve certain things but your brother and sister deserve them as well.
That's true.
So it's really the spirit of sharing now that I'm going through. And I'm in a very good place. I'm in a very happy place.
You're such a wonderful, talented man, and very gracious and very loving. Is there anything else that you'd hope to accomplish in life, or where you see maybe 5-10 years from now?
Oh, I live on a day-to-day basis. I call Manila every hour, every day, because my mother, as we speak, is in the hospital. I am the child of my mother. She's the center of my universe. So my prayer is just excellent health for my mother and for the whole family and for everybody in the world. 10 years from now, the years will take care of me. But I'd like to be able to do a lot of things. I'd like to be able to write a book. I'd like to be able to do other shows. Kung suswertehin, if I'm lucky, I'd like to own a network.
Who knows, right? Who knows?
Yeah.
Someone's watching out there.
Yeah, I mean, you say it and it happens. So there are a lot of things, and I'd like to be able to share my talents with students. I do a lot of speaking engagements. I'd like to be back in the university. I taught for a number of years, but I had to quit because of my schedule. So yes, and I'd like to be able to do more. What they are, as I said, now it's like I'm moving with the flow more freely now.
Yes.
And I'm enjoying. I shall allow myself to be led to where I ought to be. And I am not uncomfortable anymore, not knowing where I am going to be. It's good enough that he up there knows where I should be.
Yes, yes. Well, it's been such an inspiring afternoon with you, boy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. I know you have such a long schedule today, but be sure to take note. It's like this, right?
It's like this.
By Boy Abunda. And where can the others catch you if they weren't able to come over here at Miss O Skincare?
TFC is a store that has all our books. I don't exactly know where it is, but I'm sure we would find a way. You can Google it. So that's available there. And when you come by Manila one of these days, it is available at the National Bookstore outlets and at Power Books. So thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your kind words, and thank you for your time. And get a copy if you have the chance. And as I say in the front cover, there are about over 100 abundable thoughts that will make you think and rethink about what you've always thought about your own life.
Thank you so much, Boy Abunda.
Thank you.
It's such a pleasure. And be sure to keep watching his show, the talk show, and in the Philippines, of course, it's TFC, right? And I always watch it every night
Thank
with
you.
my friends, my associate social media photographer, Celio Mabel.
Thank you.
And please continue also to also look at Manila Up International Magazine on our website, www.manilaupmagazine.com, and all forms of social media, Instagram, Facebook, and also Twitter.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a shirt actually Chris gave me some years ago.
Wow.
That's my rosary and my scapular. Thank you. Thank you.
We wish you all the best of luck and safe journey back wherever you may be, and hope you enjoy LA.
Thank you. I will. I bow to the divine in you. As I would say, namaste. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for viewing. Good afternoon, everyone.